This is another IHNN News Update, brought to you by theintelhub.com. Today is Wednesday, November 10th, 2010. 52,000 students in the United Kingdom went on a rampage today, storming the Tory headquarters in protest of a planned tuition hike that could increase their yearly costs from £3,290 to upwards of £9,000. 35 people were arrested by officials who acknowledged that they were unprepared for violent protests. Rioters have warned that this is only the beginning in what could lead to massive civil unrest throughout the United Kingdom. The use of agent provocateurs is heavily documented and should not be discounted. In other news, U.S. Airways Union President Mike Cleary has advised all U.S. Airways pilots to avoid naked body scanners whenever possible. Cleary said pilots should not be exposed to repeated doses of radiation and should opt for the pat-down rather than the scanners. Cleary also declared the TSA procedures unacceptable. Quote, "Let's be perfectly clear. The TSA procedures we have outlined above are blatantly unacceptable as a long-term solution. Although an immediate solution cannot be guaranteed, I can promise that you and your union will not rest until all U.S. airline pilots have a way to reach their workplace, the aircraft, without submitting ourselves to the will of TSA behind closed doors." Cleary went on to say, quote, "This situation has already produced a sexual molestation in an alarmingly short order. Left unchecked, there is simply no way to predict how far the TSA will overreach in searching and frisking pilots who are, ironically, mere minutes from being in the flight deck." End quote. In other TSA-related news, radio host and activist Meg McLean was singled out by TSA after she refused the intrusive naked body scanners. Police then surrounded the woman as if she was some sort of terrorist, while a female TSA agent ripped her ticket into pieces.
So I went to the Fort Lauderdale airport to fly out of Miami here, and I was one of the actually the only random person chosen for the body scanner. And so instantly I was just like, no, I'm not comfortable with that at all. So of course they all start screaming at the top of their lungs, opt out.
Opt out. If that wasn't enough, TSA forces in Portland brought a wheelchaired mother to tears with their enhanced pat-down. The TSA Goon Squad has clearly taken tyranny to new levels. The Agriculture Department on Tuesday cut estimates of U.S. corn yields for a third successive month, forecast record soybean exports to China, and warned of the slimmest cotton stocks since 1925. Quote, "The combined production shortfalls and dramatic potential stock drawdowns mean a much tighter supply picture than just a few months ago." End quote. This has been another IHNN News Update, brought to you by theintelhub.com.